Hey guys, it's Chala from Crafting Through the Chaos of Life. Thank you so much for joining me for another video. It is Whip Wednesday and I am here working on my All Things Roses journal. I must do a little caveat though. I am using a new kind of program called Streamlabs. I usually use OBS, but unfortunately OBS will not open for me anymore, so I had to download Streamlabs and figure out how to work this. So not sure how this is gonna go, but hang with me. Hopefully we'll get through this. My plan for today really is just to kind of go through and see where we're at really with this journal, to see what I need to do in terms of making a cover piece or the cover, finish the cover, what we need for the signatures, and yeah, just kind of that sort of thing. So to start off, I was kind of playing around with the layout of this journal cover. And I had this lace that I purchased from that one quilt store that I was telling you about, and I was kind of thinking of putting it on here so that it would also be on the inside. And I'm not sure if I'm going to use this as like a little tuck space or not. I don't know. I don't know how that's going to work quite yet. And I did coffee dye the lace a little bit, and it is still drying just a titch. So there's that. So I'm going to let that dry just a little bit more, but let's work on kind of a focal image. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. I'm so sorry. Oh, am I? Maybe not. Excuse me. Yes, I am. Okay, pardon me about that. So yeah, I was just kind of playing around with some pieces for this cover, All Things Roses. This is kind of what I've picked out. I was thinking about using one of these, but I actually used a kind of a focal image or a topper like this in my William Morris journal. So I thought, you know what, let's do something different. I'm trying to decide whether or not I want a word on here. So I'm going to coffee dye this cheesecloth as well. And this is kind of what I'm thinking. Something just kind of like that. I think that's kind of fun and unique. I'm just going to grab my, pardon me, my little weight here to hold that down. And then yeah, just, what do we want? Roses never tell, they show. I feel like it needs like a word or something. And I'm just not sure. A rose is perfect in every moment. I mean, that could be nice. Splendid roses. Wild roses. I don't want to use that. A rose is perfect at every moment. Lovely. Love is like a wild rose. That's kind of cute. What else do we have? The beauty of a rose. Oops. Now I'm just tossing them all around. Pick that up off of the old floor. Love is like a wild rose. Okay, we've said that one. These are just kind of all in the different sizes that I'm looking at in the different colors. Rose is perfect at every moment. That's a little too small. Beauty of a rose. Kind of like a rose is perfect at every moment, but I don't know if I want it that big. So I need to go through here and see if I can find the one I want in the color I want. Because I think black is just going to, oh, well, maybe not. I don't know. Now I don't know. I thought the black would be a little too much, but maybe not. Let's try. Maybe we do want that. Maybe we do want the starkness. Why not? There's one that is just a little bit smaller. I think I like it. You know, I mean, generally I would like the white, but let's just go with this. Let's do something different. Otherwise I will overthink it and we'll be here forever and a day. Okay, so there's that. So to start off, I need to kind of fix the coloring of this cheesecloth. Wow, that was tough. So I am just going to show you what I do. You've seen me working on this quite a bit. And I am actually going to get my water. And I'm just going to, there's a little piece of paper on there. Let's try and get that off. There we go. Just going to spray this so that we can use up this beautiful ink that is kind of left on here. Maybe even get some of that blue and pink in there. Why not? Okay. So that is definitely wet and grungy now. So this needs to dry. And I'm going to lay it kind of over by my heater, which is on. And hopefully, I don't know if it's going to work. Let's try and move something over. There we go. Okay, I've got it in front of my heater. Hopefully that will dry. I'm not sure if it will dry in time for us to actually make this topper. I don't know. We'll see. I'll dry this off. Oops. Flinging things around. There, that cleans up that mat, and we didn't waste any of the ink, which makes me happy. Okay. So we have that, and then this. What I'm thinking about this is I actually might want this to be a bit shiny. So let's grab my craft mat and I think I want to clip the corners. I don't want sharp corners. Like this. Okay. And what if we used some Nouveau crystal drops? Where are those? I have, there they are. Yeah. Let's use this, and then that will make it nice and kind of glossy and shiny. So we'll just put this over the top, and it should not stick to my mat, or if it does stick to the mat, it should be easy to get off, because it is whatever this mat is made out of, things don't really stick to it, if you know what I mean. Having troubles finding words right now. Okay. I think this will be nice. And then that should dry clear. Okay, come on. Need to spread that just to the edge there. Okay, so now that is going to go to the side. Yeah, I got lots kind of oozing off, but I can clean that up with like a nail file or just the scissors after it dries. So I'll put this on my other desk and let that dry. Just want to make sure it's laying as flat as possible. Okay, so I kind of know what I want to do with my cover, and okay, we've got that going. So let's move on to figuring out, because I want to finish the cover before, yeah, I want to finish the cover before I sew in my signatures. I think that'll be easier. Okay, let's also take a look at what we have for ephemera. So I've only got 2 signatures in this journal, And let's take stock. Oh, and okay, where do I want to start here? Let's actually talk about this while this is here. So this is my faux handmade washi tape, and it is made out of micropore tape, which this is the box that it comes in, micropore tape. And so it's, yeah, surgical tape. I got this off of Amazon a long time ago. I actually got this when I was card making, because I was doing kind of the same thing with card making. And the rolls look like this, and they're fabric. They're like, they feel like fabric. It's micropore. And so I used a backing of like a full label sheet, you know, the label sheet backings, or you can use what else? Freezer paper, but making sure that the sticky side is not going to go through if you're using a laser printer, because it'll melt inside your laser printer. I hope that made sense. But the best thing to use, honestly, is the backing of label sheets. And then you're going to put your micropore tape in strips. And now, had I done it the other way, or oriented my micropore tape this way, I of course would have gotten the long strips, but I did my strips this way, so they're going to look like this way, right? If that makes sense. But yeah, they're a lot of fun to play with. So let's actually kind of look at some of our pages and see if we could decorate the edges with any of this stuff. So we did some inking. You could put something there. Okay, so this piece is just plain. Why don't we just move this for a second and put some strips along the edges? Oh, I hear pounding. I wonder what that means. Hello, dinner time. Okay, I'll be right there. All right. So let's, yeah, I'm going to quickly pause you guys so I can go have my dinner, and then I will come back. You won't even know I'm gone. It'll be a blink of an eye for you. So give me 1 second. Okay, so that worked out really well because my cheesecloth is nice and dry. Okay, so let's finish this. We were going to put some strips of our faux washi with this micropore tape onto our pages. And I just need to figure out, so I folded it over on the top here just so it was easier to peel off. And just peel this back. Again, you're going to have to glue it on. I mean, the micropore tape is sticky, but it's just not sticky enough to ensure that it will stay on the page for, you know, any particular length of time. So as you can see, look at that. Isn't that cool? So I think my ink was a little bit funky when I printed this out. So it is very kind of translucent, almost vellum-like. I think I'm going to cut this in half because that is pretty wide. Yeah, so it will show up a little bit darker when I put it down on the white page. But I think my ink was also kind of running a little bit dry, so it may print out darker in actuality. And I think I need this. And I'm going to open this up. Sorry, kind of doing things one-handed here. I want to put this stuff to the side. And first thing I want to do is cut off that white edge. So I'm going to line up the washi on here and just cut a straight line. I mean, it's somewhat straight in all things considered, but it's taken off that white edge like that. And it's stuck to me. Yeet off. Okay, and then I'm going to, yeah, it's not completely straight, but c'est la vie. We will just do our best to line it up like that and cut. And then we'll peel one edge. Let's stick this. Move that out of the way. Stick this one on here. Like maybe there. Okay, I'm going to glue actually right on the paper. Like that. And then put this on. Like that. Then we can trim it. I think I need to trim it a little bit more. Yeah, got some hanging there. Don't want to cut the page, but... And then we trim it down here. And then this little piece that I trim off, I am going to re-stick it to this paper because I can use it in another place at another time, maybe even on another project. So grabbing this stuff. Okay. And that there. Add some glue. I think the glue stick should be sufficient enough, just as long as I get it to the edges. And then, I don't think it matters which way this goes. So I'm going to put it this way. And like this. I want to get it as close to that edge as possible. There we go. Burnish it down. And so you can see it's a lot darker once it hits the paper, right? And then we shall trim this off like that. So there we go. We've got some decorative edging on our pages. Stick that back on there. So that's your kind of homemade washi tapes with micropore tape. Again, if you are using a laser, I used a laser printer. Inkjet, it should be able to work the same way. You may have to wait for a bit for it to dry because the micropore tape, might be a little bit wet with the ink. So something to keep in mind. And then this went on here like this, and then this went on here. So yeah, kind of just a cute little decoration for the edge of that page. So I may add some more washies throughout those pages. We will see. But let's go ahead now that our, sorry, I've got this little bit of washi tape hanging off. I want to trim it. There we go. Let's do our topper. And then we'll take a look at what we have for ephemera. Just clip that together like this for now. Okay, let's bring this back. So I think, yeah, I'm just going to do it fairly simple like that. I should have had this getting ready, but is there anything else? I don't think so. I think, I want the fabric really to speak for itself. And then this is just going to be, in our lace. And I want these kind of little edges hanging over, those little scallops. And then this is going to be on here with our little phrase down there. Okay. let's see how we can do this. I want to get this down. I do. So, ooh, buzz. We've got more motivation. What shall our motivation be? Anything exciting? Continue to tell the truth even when you have been lied to. Well, yes, that just is an important piece of information that I think we should all do. We should always tell the truth. It's super important. So I tell my kids, the worst thing you could ever do is lie to me, because to have to build up trust again is a very difficult thing to do. Okay, I think I'm just going to go for it. I don't know how this is going to work because this is almost like tooling, and then you have this stitched lacing. So, and I kind of want this to be a tuck. Do I? Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I'll just glue it down. Oh gosh, I don't know. I have a pocket here. Yeah, I think we need to have a pocket there. So this is our front. I've got it upside down right now. Okay, let's just go for it. I mean, we don't know unless we try. And are you down already? Come on, Fabri-Tac, you can do it. Okay, lining this up, because this is the first piece to glue down, and that starts everything off, so we got to make sure it's going to be right. Come on, let's go. There we go. Okay, now it may very likely ooze through that tooling a bit, but it is what it is. So let's grab some sort of card. This one will do, just to hold it down so as my fingers don't get all sticky on me. Yeah, I mean, it would have been cool if I could have used it as a tuck, but quite honestly, I don't think that would have been the best. I mean, maybe, I don't know. We'll see how it works. But I definitely have to glue this side. And I want to put my glue where the lace is going to be on here, where the design is, because it is going to change the color of our fabric. Let's try actually putting it on the lace where these little stitchings are. I don't think you can see me. I'm so sorry. Okay, so then we're going to flip this up like that. And we'll just continue to do it like that in small batches. I think that's probably the best way to do it. Yeah, seems to be working okay. Make sure I get it up at these little top bits too, right at the points of those flowers, or leaves, or whatever they are. So pretty. I really hope I put this on the right way. Seems to be. We're gonna go with it. I don't know if it's upside down or not. At this point, it's too late. Oh, I think I did do it upside down. I don't think it matters, to tell you the truth. I mean, anybody who's that eagle eye, who's like, God bless you for that, because I can't tell. Okay. So put that on there. fold this over. Okay, what do we want to do? How are we feeling about this, Chala? How are we feeling? That's not sticking nearly enough to my liking. So we are going to kibosh it, using it as a pocket. I just don't think it's a good idea. I just think this is too delicate for that. And the pocket will help hold the lace on as well. That's what we're going to do. We're going to have to go over function over fashion on this one, because I don't want it to come undone. That would break my heart if we went through all of this and then it came off. So let's get this on. Come on, my Fabri-Tac. I want to get enough on that it sticks, but not too much that it like oozes out into a gluey mess, right? Like that's a fine balance that we're trying to accomplish. It's a tricky business. Okay. Kind of line that up like that. I mean, it's still pretty on the inside too, so even though it's not going to be a tuck, I mean, maybe you could, I'm going to secure it down like up, well, it's up here for you, but it'll be at the bottom of the book. Maybe you could tuck a little something in there, I don't know. Depends on how much room we have after I put the pocket on, I guess. Okay. Hopefully that works. So there we go. We've got our inside of our cover. I think that looks so pretty. I just love that. Now I'm debating, do I want to do it on the other side? I don't have that much left. I think I just want to do it on the front, to tell you the truth. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay, so pretty. Now we will build our little focal piece here. Kind of feel like I want some music paper behind there. And I want to use my old hymn book. Where is that? I think I see it. Oops. Gotta take my leash with me, my microphone cord. Is that it? Yes, I believe that is it. Yes, ma'am. This beautiful hymnal book. And let's use this piece. And what do we like? Okay, we will tear it like this. And down like this. Okay, it's got to be a little bit smaller here. And then maybe down to about here. Okay. Yes. Yes, I like that. Okay, I do want to give it just a smidge of ink. And again, this is super delicate paper. Oh, and my Fabri-Tac is oozing out. I have mixed feelings with that stuff, I tell you. I really do. I think it's just the bottle that it's in is not my absolute favorite. Okay. That is good. And put that away. Let's just use our friend Art for this. And I want this to be up just a little bit like that. Ooh, pardon me. My dinner was amazing, by the way. My husband always makes roast for Sunday dinner because I'm recording this on a Sunday. Yeah, I think that's good. So we're just going to put a blob of glue right here. Like that. Oh my goodness. I hate the stringiness of this. It gets so gloopy. Now I've got to get it out of that little container. And then this is going to go on like that. Whew. And it's stinky stuff too when you use a lot of it. So make sure you're using in a well ventilated area. And oddly enough, I feel like I can smell it more when I have my heater on. I don't know if that's psychosomatic or what. There we go. Okay. Well, let's put it on. I want it up about there. Let's see if our little label's dried. No, that's going to take some more time. It is still not 100% dry. I'm just going to leave it. I don't want to mess with it. But you'll know it is completely dry when it is like glossy transparent. So we'll put that up there. As you can see, this is just from a box of snacks. Well, I like that cardboard too. I mean, that would have been cool had I had the cardboard on that side. Corrugated like that, but it's fine. We'll do it this way. Okay. I think I've got it. And I'm using Fabri-Tac because we are gluing this on fabric. I just feel safer doing it that way. Come on. Come on. There we go. Whew, all of a sudden I've got the solar flare going on. At least a bit of a hot flash I do. Okay. Right about there, I feel is pretty good. And then yeah, now I got glue all in here. It's gonna bug me. And let's just smear it all over the inside here. Oh well, I don't remember what this was for, to tell you the truth. So I guess it's okay if it's ruined. Just use it for my glue anyways, so okay. I think that is good. I say that, but then I'm finding all these little pieces that I want to make sure are stuck down. Give you some glue under there. Last thing we want is our topper coming off. Right? Okay. Good, good. And then, yeah, we will just put that little saying down here. Wonderful. Okay, let's take a look. Let's maybe put lids back on things. That is also very important. Okay, so I'm going to set that aside. let's take a look at what we have for the last part of this video for ephemera. Oh yeah, I want to use these buttons somehow too. So this is, I'm just keeping all my little ephemera pieces in this little basket. I somehow want to use these buttons. And yeah, I'm not exactly sure how yet, but I'll think about that. We have this fun little piece which we can put a pen in, so that's great. I want to keep track of how many pockets and stuff I have, so let's see. Pockets, tags, journal cards, let's see what else. Okay, so I have, this is a tag pocket. I think I'm going to declare that a pocket. So I've got one, then I have this little piece that is also a pocket. So there's two. Okay, we've got these journal cards. You'll see these on Friday, and there's a little sneak peek at these, so stay tuned for Friday. So I've got 1, 2, 3 journal cards. 1, 2, 3. I don't want to show them off too much, so I'm going to put them to the side here. Then let's do a little miscellaneous. So I have this little paper pad. Again, you'll see this on Friday. So that is a miscellaneous item. We've got some tags, so, oh, and then we got belly bands. Because I only have 2 signatures, so I've got 2 tags, 1, 2. I've got 2 belly bands, 1, 2. Oh, and this is a miscellaneous. Okay. Ooh, and then I have this piece, which is another pocket. Okay. There's another pocket. And then we have these, which are pockets as well. We've got 3 of those. Okay. That needs to be glued better. It's a good time to do those fixing too, or, you know, see what needs to be fixed. Okay. Ooh, definitely got some glue on there. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3 more pockets. So that gives us 1, 2, whoops, 1, 2, 3, and so we've got 6 pockets. Okay. So what do I feel like? Okay, I need more tags for sure, because we're going to have to put stuff in our pockets, right? We're going to need tags and stuff. And we have little bits of ephemera too, the tea cards and stuff that we can use. So if we have 6 pockets all together, then I can do 3 per signature, and then 1 belly band per signature, right? That works out well. Okay, so yeah, this just kind of gives me an idea of what I already have and what I need to make. So I need to make some more tags and journal cards and stuff to fit in the pockets. And definitely stuff to fit under the belly bands. I mean, those might actually fit, so we could do that. Okay, I think it's coming together. So, yeah, so what do I want? This is what's done and to do. I want to make at least maybe 6 more journal cards. And I want to make at least 4 more tags or tag-like things. Yeah, for sure that. So 10. So maybe what we'll do is, I think a good way to go about that is next time we will do, or maybe I'll just do a collage masterboard and cut it up, and that'll give us some tags and some journal cards, and we can see where to go from there. So I think we will call this a video. This is just kind of, yeah, what a work in progress Wednesday, kind of getting my head sorted around what I have, what I need. And again, ooh, you know, I'm humming and hawing about, I mean, I could use that as a closure. That is an option. That is an option. Although I did buy, where is it? I did buy that ribbon. Yeah, I have this. I originally was thinking of this for a tie. But you know what? I don't think I'm going to use it. You know, this is kind of what happens, is you have an idea of something that you want to use. I don't think I want to use it in this way, how I originally thought. I think I actually do want to put one of these fun buttons on here and then use, like, I have these little hair ties, and I know it's black, but we're going to have that black down here as well. So maybe, like, just trying to get an idea here. I mean, that would, I could do an eyelet, put this through. I mean, these might not be big enough, but have that go over the button. That's kind of what I'm thinking. It's a little bit different with the black, but I think it should be okay because we're going to have that black here. I think it'll be fine. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. All right, so maybe when we come back next time, I will have this figured out how I'm going to do this. I'm going to put those pieces in there, and then I can just use some of this stuff for toppers. Yeah, we could do a nice little bow on here, or just have a little piece of ribbon. I like that. This is very much like sari silk type ribbon, so I like that. Okay, well, that is our video today. It's kind of a mishmash hot mess, but yeah, just kind of going through and figuring out what we have, how we're going to use it, how we're going to put it together. I hope that you found this process helpful. This is just kind of how I like to go through. Again, making a list of what we actually have, what we want to make, what we need, gives me an idea of where to go from here. So, all right, guys, stay tuned. Like I said, you got a little bit of a sneak peek of what's coming this Friday. It's going to be great. How do I know? Because I've already videoed it. All right, guys, I hope you have an amazing day, an amazing rest of the week. And remember, P.S. I love you.